All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Not late. Not at all. I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no idea. But, hello, Mateo, that guy, Gonk is God, Sepper, and Mare. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Welcome, everyone. 4 minutes late? Nope. The sun is now more blocked by the clouds than when I set up the exposure and everything. Classic natural lighting issues. Okay. So, I am a few minutes late. And it's because I was finishing up something super important. And I was like, I just am gonna get this done before I start stream. So, like, even how I normally have, like, the stream up, like, 5 minutes early, just on, like, the starting screen so that everyone can kind of, like, get in and, you know, start chatting and everything. Even that, I didn't get it up until, like, 1:59 instead of, like, the normal 1:55. So, setup was rushed today because I had to start it later. I don't even remember what I was doing. Oh, I remember what happened yesterday. It was, hold on, is my ship not here? I need to fix that. Right, we got the new capital ship that showed up randomly as I was working on other stuff yesterday. I don't think I actually did anything inside of it though, so I might have to go and grab like the bricks and stuff from inside real quick. God, the hiccups. I have 2 billion studs, nice. I got the 10 bill achievement finally. So now that's just like not even a worry anymore. This fucking cap, there we go. I don't have to worry about studs at all for the rest of the playthrough, which is pretty nice. Because, like, the only reason I was really even thinking about it was just because of that achievement. So now that I have that done, it's just, like, completely not on my mind. But hello, Finn. I think I'm going to do this. Do the sequel levels so you don't got to deal with them later. I mean, I was just going to go through, like, in order with doing the like 100% for the levels, but are the sequel ones like particularly bad? Because I was just gonna do episode 4 and start those today for the actual 100%. But I'm gonna get this capital ship. I'm gonna get all the bricks and stuff. What percent? Today we are at 65.75 to start with, which is easy enough to remember so that I can get like a good comparison at the end of the show. Pew. But from what I saw, I only have this and the, like the capital ship from the sequel trilogy. I saw the target, but I just didn't know where it was. Like, these are the only 2 capital ships that I have. But I do like this one a lot more than the other one, just because I'm more of like a main trilogy fanboy, right? So I just like the way the ship looks and everything. And also having the bridge is just so dope. You have all dark sides. I think I'm missing like one. Yeah, I'm missing Snoke. He's the only one I haven't gotten yet. Okay. It said there were only 8 bricks in here, so already got 1. Off to a pretty good start, if I do say so. Sequels are fun in this game, to me. I didn't think they were that bad. Oh, there's a Wookie on this ship? No way. Just taking a look around to see if Star Destroyers live up to the name, I guess. Snoke is really easy to unlock. What, just like an easier mission? Because I don't feel like there have been really any characters that have been like hard to unlock, you know what I mean? Oh shit, 1 of 3 levers. Oh god, where are the other ones? Oh, there it is. Why does it give you so much time? I guess in case you don't have a Force character on, but like...
No one will take this from me.
Oh, it's just a puzzle?
Not my father. Nobody.
It's not even like a full-on character mission then? Has the most room out of the 5? Really? It has more room like internally than the Death Stars do? That's kind of unfortunate, if that's true. I would think that like one of the Death Stars would have like the most interior room, you know what I mean? But this ship is actually pretty big. Like, it is very, very big, just from what I've run around so far. Like, yesterday when I was told to check out the bridge, it took me a bit to even find the bridge, because I was just running around trying to find out how to get up there. Like, this ship is actually pretty massive, which is awesome. Oh, it's just a simple timing puzzle. Okay. Yeah, that doesn't even seem bad at all then. Where does that wire go? Uh-oh. Oh. No way. No way it was that easy. Bedtime brick. I love this game sometimes. You just see the wire, break the bed, and step on the pad, and that's it. And they are all, like, locked in these boxes. Huh. This is just the way that they are on Star Destroyers, I guess. Let me reach it. If the other two step off, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Made for 10-year-olds, you know? Yeah.
This is rightfully mine.
But, like, in all fairness, there are some pretty hard puzzles in this game. Like, puzzles that have just absolutely stumped me. And then, you know, they have those alongside, like, break bed, step on button. Right? Like, it varies so wildly as far as, like, the actual difficulty of some of the puzzles. Uh-oh, that wire goes into the next room. Do I have to step on a button? Oh, no. Just, oh, God. Okay. Just an astromech. I'm still confused by some puzzles. Like, some of them are actually hard. No bullshit. Some of them are, like, genuinely difficult puzzles, you know? Oh, hey, it's a Star Wars game. Welcome back, Mickle. What? Did you think we wouldn't be playing the Star Wars game? This is the best game right now. The boys had their fun with Elden Ring. Now the men are having their fun with Lego Star Wars. But, you know, we'll get Elden Ring afterwards.
No one will take this from me.
We're gonna do it in reverse order.
Not my father. Nobody.
3 more then. Almost 700. This will bring us 1 brick short of having 700. Not me playing through Elden Ring New Game Plus 7 right now. I'm so sad that they took out the New Game Plus naming convention and changed it to, like, Journey 1, 2, etc. You know? Because, like, New Game Plus is just, like, such a universal, such a well-known, like, naming convention. I don't see a reason to actually change it. Okay, what's the puzzle gonna be up here, then? We got buttons, huh?
This is beneath me.
1. There's only 1 set of... Oh, no. Okay.
Our new captain has arrived.
Hold up. So wait, maybe all of them on this side go to 3. Wait, I thought there were 2 of the buttons on the side. No, I'm just dumb. Okay, so that one goes to 3. Do both of the other 2 go to 4? Oh no. One of them goes to 2 and one of them goes to 4. But which one is which? Question. I'm assuming this one goes to 4. The 1.3k USD pack. I mean, that's like the only way to get all the content, you know. That one Dagobah puzzle took me 45. I haven't done Dagobah yet. I just choked. I haven't done Dagobah yet. So now you scared me. Fuck. That was uncomfortable. Get like 5 or 6 ships? So that justifies 1,000? There's no way, dude. They're like, yeah, we give you a bunch of ships to play with. Now, give us $1,000. Smile. How do I get you? The red dotted line. Going this way. Oh, but it goes both ways. Shit. Okay, there's something in here. Somewhere. Oh. It's definitely gonna be that. Yeah. Oh wait, Kylo can do this. I thought it had to be like a stormtrooper or something for some reason. I haven't done anything 100% except for the space areas of some planets. I've done a few planets 100%, but I've got a ton of planets that I've done like half of and then jumped to another one. Right? Like, there are planets that I've fully finished, like Coruscant is one. What other planets have I 100%ed? Kashyyyk is one. Camino, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I've got a few like 100% planets, but I've got a lot that are like 50%. And then I just went to do something else. Because staying in one spot for a long time, like sometimes it's fine if it's a planet I'm really liking. But other planets are just like, you know, I get bored and I want to go see something new. Just to change it up. That rope is just there to throw you off, isn't it? But yeah, the Kijimi 100% really is an easy one, eh, boys? I still can't get over that. Like, someone in chat said that there was literally nothing to do in Kijimi, and I was like, there's no way. And then I looked at the map, and there's literally nothing there. Hoth is a pretty quick one to work through. I think I have like 80% on Hoth. I think it's like mostly done, but just not completely done. 65%. We're moving, we're moving. It's a bit of a grind, but we're getting there. Oh wait, did I ever? It says that this sector I have 100%, but then Tatooine I only have 86. Oh, Geonosis I have 100%. Yeah, I did that one entirely. There might be other planets I'm forgetting, but I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna finish up this mission real quick, and then I think I'll do like a level or two of episode 4, like 100% into levels there. Do Exegol? Why does everyone want Exegol so bad? Like yesterday and today, I've just had a lot of people asking me to go to Exegol. Is it just because it's easy or something? Where's the mission here? Oh, I guess there's a few spots that I can go. Because it's easy? Well, if it's easy, I might want to save it until I need a break for something. Maybe I'll do it today. If something else gets frustrating, I might just hit it so that I feel better.
Kind of scavenger? That's somebody's livelihood you're picking apart, you parasite.
Okay, sorry about that. Oh! Well, I can't ignore that. Well, I guess, I just finished a capital ship, so why not do another one, right? Where even is it? I don't have, like, a red indicator on my screen anymore. Where did it go? Oh, it's the ship icon down there, okay. Have fun chasing Newt Gunray for 10 minutes? No, don't tell me that's gonna happen here. Uh-huh. Getting absolutely destroyed, imagine. Oh wait, the pew pew is like kind of bugged. My ship isn't making the sounds, but the things shooting at me are. One Sith is unlocked on the planet. Well, to be fair, like, pretty much all the Sith characters are unlocked through the story in this, right? And like, even the costumes for them, too. Like, you kind of just unlock them all through the story, and then you just have to buy them. There's not really much else to it. I haven't run into any ship encounters. I don't even think I saw my first one until I was more than like 50% through. Like, I think that they're somewhat tied to how much like galaxy completion that you have or something. I don't know. Or it could just be like complete random chance and I could be totally wrong. But like, I did play more than half of the game before I even saw one. And then even that, like, the ship that I was just on, that encounter was like the last thing I did yesterday. And now this is like the first thing I'm really doing today outside of like finishing up the ship from yesterday.
Yeah, T4F5 solved it in 60 seconds, and he's got old programming. The meatbags are gonna sail straight through.
I think it also depends what planet you're like outside of, like in orbit of. I could be wrong, but like that Star Destroyer from like episodes 4/5 showed up outside of Tatooine, which is like in every, well, actually no, it's in the prequels and the main trilogy, but like mostly in the main trilogy. And obviously this one from episode 1 is showing up while I'm outside of Geonosis, which is like entirely a prequel planet. Didn't Disney break the rule of 2 in some sort of way? What do you mean the rule of 2? Hello, Forceful. How's it going?
Oh, no! I have been found. I hope you do not pursue me. Luckily, the direction in which I am fleeing is unforeseeable.
Oh, yeah? Shit. There can only be 2 at a time. Oh. 2 Sith. 2 Sith Lords, a Master, and an Apprentice. I completely forgot that was even a thing. Did they break it? Hold on. So sequel trilogy, Snoke and Kylo would be Sith Lords. Palpatine would be the Master. And just no Apprentice, I guess? Like, Kylo's trying to get Rey. Snoke isn't a Sith, I think? Is he not? Isn't this great? I'm just gonna follow the waypoint.
Fools! My genius and
I thought
cunning
Snoke
are
was a Sith.
unparalleled. Now you will suffer at the hands of my unbeatable trap.
But is Snoke... He's not a Sith? So then just... Kylo is a Sith Lord. And Palpatine is a Master. No Apprentice, no second Sith Lord.
Programmed that two participants delightfully chemical.
Oh, shit. Wait, what? Why is... How do I get you out? Making Star Wars weirder and weirder by the day. Yeah, it's odd to me. Not every dark side user is a Sith. But like... Are you sure he's... How is he not a Sith? I don't get that. Because isn't... If Kylo's a Sith Lord, Snoke is like his direct master, right? Or do I have that wrong? Like, even though Palpatine's like in the background, wasn't Snoke Kylo's master? Or am I just wrong about that? Oh. Oh. No, not BB-8. Get that in there. Brain is getting bigger. What does that power? Oh, that's just okay.
Even though the ship has been commandeered by the enemy, you must still fulfill your regular duties.
Come here, bitches. I think he wasn't a Sith since he wasn't really someone. He was a semi-literal puppet of Palpatine. I mean, yeah. How does it feel that an 8-year-old probably did that puzzle faster? Absolutely not. Tell me that you understood that puzzle before I got there. Like, come on now. Come on now. An 8-year-old out there somewhere probably did, but I'm not gonna say that the average 8-year-old would do it faster. There are some puzzles that, like, genuinely, I just don't figure out because somehow the solution goes right over my head. But I wouldn't say that that's one of them. That one was actually, like, that one just took time to get through. But Cristiano, how's it going? Welcome. Snoke and Kylo were never Sith. Kylo isn't a Sith? I thought he was. Just about smarter than the average 8-year-old. Right. At least when it comes to Lego game puzzles, yes. Wait, do I just have to catch him and ignore the droids? What if I did that? But welcome back, Tom. How's the game? I like it. From the Lego games I've played, this is probably the best one. He's a mix between Jedi and Sith. What does that even mean? It's like, no, he's half of two opposites. Actually, my game just crashed. I swear if I have to do that again. You got Sith right? Yes, I do have Sith right. Nice computer. It's not the computer. It's the game. A fallen Jedi? Is a fallen Jedi not a Sith?
I need someone.
A 1080? It is a 1080 Ti. Okay, Founders Edition, I'll have you know. Will dark side powers go burr no matter if they're a Sith or not? Yeah, but like, isn't a fallen Jedi? Isn't that, or I shouldn't say, does that mean that they can't be a Sith if they're a fallen Jedi? Because isn't Darth Vader a Sith? He would be a fallen Jedi. My game's crashing on a 3080. See? You see now? Okay, I do have it. It saved that I finished it. This game just crashes randomly on autosave, like very here and there. It's super weird. Just like as soon as an autosave happens, it just, whoop, gone. Imagine not having a 30 series. I'm picking one up soon. I really want to get one. I'm gonna get the 70 because I feel that it's the best kind of like middle ground between price and performance. I think once you go above the 3070, while you certainly get better performance, you kind of get diminishing returns as far as like how much money you put in for what you get out. You know what I mean? Like the 60 is like, yeah, it would still be an improvement from what I have, but it's just like at that point, why only get the 60? Yeah, I meant the TI. Sorry, I was gonna get the 70 Ti. That's what I've been looking at. Because it's like, I think it's $700 or $800 for the 3070 Ti. I think it's 7, but it might be 8. Are you aware that Grievous is easily the best character in the game? Everyone has their opinions on best character in the game. I think that Grievous is fun, but I didn't really think he was one of the best characters when I was playing with him a bit. Why is every door in this place locked, man? Like, come on now. Spider-Man reference? Wait, what did the thing say? I didn't read it.
This is rightfully mine.
You know, I think that, like, the 60 is perfectly fine. But, like, if I'm buying a new graphics card, and then the 70 Ti is only, like, 200 or 300 more for how much of a substantial boost you get out of it, it's like, I might as well pay the extra 200-300 and get better performance out of it. Future-proof my computer a little more with it, you know what I mean? The amazing spider brick, yes. Like, if you were budgeting your build, and, you know, you only wanted to get the 3060, the 3060 would still be perfectly fine. I'm just, like, I think it's worth it for me personally to get a little bit higher up on the models. I am still amazed by how cheap that whole series of cards is, though. Like, Nvidia just came out swinging. I remember them announcing that, and just it being the craziest thing, man.
Not my father. Nobody.
Like, the fact that their most expensive card in the lineup was going to be 1500 and was going to, like, nearly double the performance of, like, some of their 20 series. Like, that was insane for them to just announce out of nowhere. Have you done Droid Exploit? I don't know. Is that a side mission? Or, like, a challenge? Another Wookie. How many Wookiees is that? 11 of 33. That challenge won't even be that bad whenever I buckle down to actually do it. Plo Koon, Maul, and Django is my main three. Not fucking Kylo? Kylo's lightsaber moves, like his combos, just, it feels so good. I love playing with Kylo. Even though he's not even, like, near the, like, the top of my favorite Star Wars characters list, you know? Like, Kylo in this game plays really well.
This belongs to me.
It's sad that Plo Koon doesn't have electrical judgment. What exactly is electrical judgment? I've heard it brought up so many times now in chat. Also, chat, who knows what I'm about to say already. If you have been enjoying the stream, if you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a like. It helps me out a ton. Essentially, the way that YouTube handles it, likes on the stream just ends up sending the stream out to, like, more people's recommended and stuff. Puts it in the algorithm a little better. So if you've been enjoying and you feel like doing me a favor, I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I can get that power core that I literally was just fucking with. Light side, force lightning. Okay, so it's pretty much just like force lightning, but not dark side. Got it. I hate that they use the AliExpress version of the Cantina music with the extra. I haven't bought the extra yet. I haven't even heard it yet. Yeah, I was gonna say, I think Palpatine and maybe Dooku have it, but it's only, like, as a combo move. Like, when you hit B mid-combo with those two, you'll use, like, a little hit of Force Lightning there, but there's no, like, full-on, like, Force Lightning power, so to speak. I'm gonna leave this here and grab that brick real quick. Because I've gotten lost from where I was trying to bring that. So, I think I'll just, you know, make things a little easier on myself. Where are my other guys at? Here we go. Can you show me Dooku? I think so, yeah. I'm not 100% if Dooku has it, but since he has it in, like, the movies, I would assume they gave it to him as well. Oh, he does have it. Shit. There you go. Dooku does in fact have Force Lightning. Rip off. Dooku is only. Oh yeah, never mind. Reading what I pretty much said. Didn't Yoda use Force Judgment in episode 8? In episode 8?
Oh, no, no, no.
Episode 8 of like Clone Wars or something? Not like episode 8, right? He fell, damn it.
Today we will be giving away free space weapons. In the hope you forget about the traumatic way our new captain claimed our ship.
Our deserved bounty.
Episode 8 of movies? Was Yoda in 8 at all? I've only seen 8 twice, so I don't really like have the best memory. And the last time I saw it was before 9 came out. Was Yoda in Last Jedi much? I just don't really remember him being in it. Darth Vader.
Feel the power of the dark side.
Force Ghost Yoda? Oh, okay. He was in there as a ghost. Got it. Yoda is actually a Sith Lord. The twist. What a twist. Oh, Guten Tag. How's it going? Guten Tag has been like a running bit between me and my friends for a long ass time. Because, well, my friends aren't as boomer as I am when it comes to games, but I like a lot of like retro games. And, when I played Wolfenstein 3D for the first time, like years ago, and I got to the boss of episode 1 for the first time. If you don't know the game, essentially you open up this door and there's like this man who's like twice the height that your character is, in like this giant metal suit with 2 chain guns, and he just goes, Guten Tag! And it just became like a meme between me and my friends, and we still say it to this day. Everyone is a Sith Lord. Everyone in headcanon is Sith Lord. Oh, this is a shooting one? Shit, shit, shit.
Ready for duty.
Ready for duty. I came prepared. The snap aim wasn't working out for me, but thankfully I think I still have time to recover it. Oh my god, the look acceleration. Oh, I got him. No. Damn it. Oh god. I'm cutting it close. I got it. We're good. Everyone except Snoke to piss off the Last Jedi fans. Yep. Well, I can accept it. I can accept it. Everyone but Snoke is a Sith. Oh my god, mods for Elden Ring. Okay. I was just reading like I've downloaded a Maul mod, Vader mod, and Master Chief mod. I was like, Master Chief mod for Lego Star Wars? Count me in. Give me the link. Actually, if that was a thing, I would have had you immediately send me the link. That would have been unreal. Where's the other thing in here that I'm gonna have to mess with?
Sorry, pal.
Wait.
No dice.
Easy.
A reminder that tomorrow's Bring Your Pet to Work Day is cancelled, following last year's tragic porg incident.
Porg incident? What happened at Bring Your Pet to Work Day last year? Oh my god, of course.
A tremor in the force. I can do.
Sometimes the puzzles are just that easy. I mean, yeah, I don't think that The Last Jedi is like a tragedy of a movie by any means. I think that just like, it's definitely not a great Star Wars movie. Right? And I mean, most of the reason that I like would say I hate episode 8 is more to do with how episode 8 set episode 9 up for failure, like right from the start. You know what I mean? But hello, Mateo. How's it going? Welcome back. Freight Dragon and Porg fought and it created such a mess they had to abandon ship. God damn. These are just bugged, right? I think I've gotten all the bricks on here. I mean, it's Disney's fault for changing directors twice. Or even just for changing directors in the first place. I don't know why they ever got rid of Abrams after 7 and brought on Johnson in his place. I just genuinely, like, I don't understand why they would have done that, but, like, whatever. It's your movie, not mine, I guess. But, like, the movie still was just kind of... The fact that Johnson was so, like, out to dismantle what had been set up in episode 7, and then they brought back Abrams to do 9, and, like, actually conclude it the way he originally wanted to. Like, yikes. Also, I think I'm infinitely loading. But Wife Machine, thank you for the sub. Thankfully, I saw that one as it happened. They plan to have 3 different directors from the start. It's weird. What? I mean, to be fair, episodes 4, 5, and 6 all had different directors. Ever since Disney took over, it became child-friendly, aka boring, in my opinion. Yeah, the game is brokey. Restarting the game for the 2nd time today. Let's go. 40 minutes in. We have 1 hard crash and 1 soft crash so far today. I haven't had 2 crashes in one day at all with this game before. Much less in like 40 minutes. You look like a hybrid with Obi-Wan and 8-bit Ryan. You think I look like this guy? I don't think I look... Wait. Okay, I've never seen this guy, but I'm gonna pull up a picture simply for the sake of comparison, okay, chat? Simply for comparison. Let's get a consensus here. Let me just put this up real quick. We think I look like him? I don't see it. I'm gonna be honest. Do I look like him? Do I? I don't know. Obi-Wan I get a lot, but I think it's mostly just the hair and the facial hair. I don't think it's really because I look that much like Ewan McGregor at all. Kinda? Really? I don't see it. But maybe that's just me. I'm on PC.
I need someone to show me my place in all this.
I wonder how the Disney prequel trilogy would have gone. Less beard and I could see it. I guess I should say, like, his face is very slim. Mine is a lot more, like, rounded out. So, like, without the facial hair, I think I would look even less like him, to be fair. Nose and skin color is identical, but outside of that, I don't really see a similarity. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes people say that I look like someone, and I just, like, look them up and see their face. I'm like, I look nothing like this person. But also sometimes that's just me. The weirdest person I've ever been told I look like was in high school. There was one guy who was, like, completely adamant that I looked like Ed Sheeran. And I just don't see that. Like, I don't know. I don't see Ed Sheeran really at all. But maybe that's one of those where it's like, I don't see it, but everyone else does, at least a little bit. Did I just crash into him and destroy him? Outer Rim's a big place, though. God. That is a reach. But I can just about see it. Yeah, when he said that, he would say it often, too. I'm like, I don't know. I don't really think I look like Ed Sheeran. Paid an extra $60 for Elden Ring mods. Worth it. That's one of the better parts of like PC games is just modding in
If
general.
I'd seen a bounty hunter ship go down, I'd be wearing my happy face. Does this look like my happy face?
I can't see your face.
You can't see.
Yep.
How do I get this holoprojector thing to...
Don't crash! Don't crash! Oh my god.
Oh, forget it. To answer your question, no, I
Hello
haven't
there.
seen anything.
Question, is the hello there thing just like a general meme among like Star Wars community? Like, do people just enter live chats and say hello there generally, or is it because I look like Obi-Wan? Huh? He bought a key. Okay. Annoying people like to compare anyone who's ginger to Ed. I'm not even like ginger though, is the thing. Like, I'm dirty blonde, but I'm not like ginger. Didn't respond with General Kenobi. Next time. Just didn't come to me right there. My mind was elsewhere. General Kenobi. I've got a buddy who does that bit. Like, he does the General Grievous voice pretty well. And I love when he does the General Kenobi. He exaggerates it, but like, it's really funny. Yeah, you had to be there. Just had to be there. Scott Kramer.
That must be the planet we crashed on. Let's head down and take a look.
Hey, hold on. Scott depends on the picture, really. It depends on the angle a lot. Like, it really does. Some pictures, when I just Google his face, I'm like, I can see it. Others, I'm like, absolutely not one bit. I don't know. Kind of depends on the angle with that guy. I would say our actual faces look nothing alike. Like, our eyes and nose, like, completely different. Oh, mixed. Okay, yeah. Forgot about that part. Insert boss name that I won't say because Cole's a bozo and won't play the game with a needler. Dude, if they had, like, for a Master Chief mod, like, actual Halo guns, like, working and everything, but just, like, weak enough to where they could at least try to keep the challenge, at least preserved somewhat, that could be a blast. But I'm assuming it's just, like, skins, right? Like, it's probably just character models. It says speak to Zuckus, but I can't exactly do that.
Yeah, this place looks familiar.
Oh, hiccups, man.
This is definitely the planet we crashed on.
Goddamn.
No
Trying to
sign
hold
of
them
the
in,
ship
but it's
yet.
so hard.
We must begin our search. Let's go.
Remass test? What is that, like, shortened from?
Doop-de-doo. Just another day hauling super gross MRRs around.
Like, I love just running around as Darth Vader. But actually fighting as him, he just feels so slow. Zuckus. Wait, he actually took a fucking... Oh, that's my Stormtrooper. I forgot that I had a Stormtrooper with me. I should probably play as him to prevent confusion.
Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew.
Trouble.
I hate New Game Plus 7. I'm gonna conquer it.
Pew, pew, pew.
Don't you doubt it.
Pew.
All bosses run on New Game Plus whatever it maxes out the difficulty at. He's slow and powerful, but he's not, like, significantly more powerful, like, in this game at least. He does, like, the same damage as Kylo, like, with his attacks, but he's just so much slower. Like, I can attack probably nearly twice as fast with Kylo and do the same amount of damage, like, per hit. Okay. Yeah, catch me on Journey 8 doing an all-boss run.
Zuckus? What are you
Zuckus?
doing here? If you came to find the Mist Hunter, you're too late. It is mine.
What do you mean yours? That ship is ours.
Yeah, in general, all like the
Everyone
weapons
said to
for all
give up
the
looking for it.
different types of enemies are great.
And why do you think that was, Budbrain? Selling that ship is the closest I'm getting to a payday for that bust of a job we took. I wasn't going to share that with you.
Ah, what a
Your
bastard.
words hurt, Zuckus. The Mist Hunter is like family.
I love that he calls everyone Zuckus.
Just watch me. If you want to see your precious ship again, you
Again.
can stop the cash for it.
Zuckus's
Purple
pockets
stud.
are empty. Please, friend, do this one thing for Zuckus. You'll get
Hello,
paid
Charlotte.
back.
How's it going?
So
I have to
what's it
fucking
going
pay
to
him.
be? Make it quick. I have other buyers lined up. Pleasure doing business with you. Later.
It's just a fun name to like say out loud. That's why I keep repeating it after he says it, because it's just like Zuckus. Like, I love it. And the fact that he calls everyone around him Zuckus and just uses it as like a general term instead of his actual name.
You can't even trust a fellow bounty hunter not to steal the ship you obtained together.
I'm
through
shocked he
morally
didn't say a
dubious
fellow
means.
Zuckus.
Time for Zuckus to move on. I got a new partner now. That's right. If Zuckus is ever going to pay you back for buying his ship, you're gonna have to put Zuckus to work.
Don't worry, I'll put Zuckus to work. I have no problem doing that. Where is he? Hold on, let me just get the pop-up. There we go, it's way easier. Wait, he's a bounty hunter. Well, he's actually gonna be like a fun character to play then, too. Wait, oh, Arhan like fell off the map for a second there, and I was like, oh no. We just lost our third party member. Oh, does anyone know why I have 3 party members now, by the way? Like, I came out of 100%ing episode 3, and I just have 3 party members now. I have no idea why. Instead of 2, I have 3 now. I'm not complaining about it, but like, I just don't know why I ended up randomly getting a third member. It just happens sometimes. Bet. Okay. I thought it was maybe like once you reach a certain completion or something, you get like a third bounty hunter, or party member, and then maybe like 100% you get a 4th one. But no, it's just random. Got it. Actually, I might grab a quick level 100% in episode 4. But I don't get I am the 7th. What's the significance there? Guess how many bosses there are in Elden Ring? A boss being counted as an enemy with a giant HP bar at the bottom, not unique bosses. 100. Because I know from just like friends of mine who have played it and enjoyed it, like I know. Oh, Senate. Okay. But yeah, I know from like friends of mine who played and enjoyed the game that like the big horse guy from the beginning apparently gets reused a lot, kind of like the Asylum Demon in Dark Souls 1 gets reused multiple times. I think you fight the Asylum Demon 3 or 4 times throughout Dark Souls 1. I think 3, but maybe there's a 4th one.
Secure the airlock and prepare the escape pods.
The cutscenes are great. Like, I can't help but watch them when I go back. They're just too entertaining. I can't help it.
Your Highness, the transmission we received. What is it they've sent us?
Hope.
Get it? That's the name of the movie.
We're over Tatooine. This will be safer with an old friend.
Well, retroactively that became the name of the movie, but whatever. Yep. These are the characters from the cutscene we just watched, right? Right, boys? Finn, FN2187, and Adam. Wait, does this guy not have a gun? I thought this guy had a gun. I don't know why. 165? Okay, so there's 165 bosses. I have to do 8 journeys, and I'm gonna do them all as all boss runs to prove my gamer status. Can someone throw that in a calculator for me real quick? 165 times 8. How many bosses do I have to kill to like absolutely prove my gamer credit in Elden Ring.
Go, go, go!
Give me that total number. That's gonna be more than 1,000, right? This is the episode I played as Legless Leia. Legless Leia is such a funny bug. You can't handle stormtroopers from the future. 1320, oh my god. That's gonna be ridiculous. Like, Elden Ring might take a bit if I'm gonna do it that way. Oh, okay. That makes sense actually when you explain the bug like that. Like, it just bugged out when you tried to put the legs on, and then just for the rest of the episode, it like carried across. You don't have to shoot them, you're a stormtrooper, but like, if I don't shoot them, I'm not doing my job.
Dares to be stuck.
Yeah, I should probably buy the challenges, because I kind of forgot to do that. Kind of forgot to buy the challenges and see what they were. Defeat an enemy with an explosive canister seems easy enough. Flush stormtroopers out into space. That's going to be one of those like specific spots that you have to do it. That shouldn't be bad. I could buy the hints for these, but I have the collectible detector on, so I don't think I'll really need them. Let's get Zuckuss out here. Put him to work. You can see through the hole that Vader made. No, that's just a texture, my boy. Unfortunately, you got me excited for that. Unless there's like an interact volume that I'm just not hitting for some reason. There's nothing down here. Took 8 something? What do you mean 8 something? Oh, a speedrunner, sorry. First all bosses run took 11 hours, second run took 8. I just missed the first message. Because, you know, brain go bird. Stuff like that makes me feel very dumb. Zuckuss, defend yourself. As funny as the pew pew is, I might get to a point where I turn it off, I'm gonna be honest. There's a couple below me. If I can go further down. Also, Zuckuss with the fat flanking route here. Coming around from the side, whooping some ass. Are those... Is that an explosive canister? It was. My boy was not close to it. Yeah, like, it's funny, but then at some point it just kind of becomes like, okay, I've heard this a lot now, right? Like, you kind of get to a point where you're like, yeah, I'm starting to get sick of it. And that point is coming up for me soon.
Howdy, I'm AD. How may I be of service today?
Howdy.
Sorry.
Can I get my good friend, rebel friend, please? Thank you. Wasn't this the level in like old Lego Star Wars, like Lego Star Wars 2? That rebel friend first appeared? Isn't this rebel friend's OG debut? Pew people. What a way to be credited though, could you imagine? If that was your legacy? Lil Aggie? I know that name. I think I might have seen some like Dark Souls 1 stuff of his. Because I know that name. Oh, I think I know his face too. I'm pretty sure I just know who that is. Yeah, I've definitely seen Dark Souls 1 stuff of his. So I kind of screwed up. Can I like get back up there? How many percent? Galaxy, we're at 66.42. Thank you, Isaac. We're moving slowly but surely. Gotta be a way to get back up. Am I missing something? No, I think I might just have to run it back again, honestly. Yeah, I've definitely seen challenges of this. Damn it. I might as well just restart now, since I'm so early. I don't want to, like, run through the rest of it, especially because those are, like, scattered through the whole level. I should just go back now and start again. Because there's also a chance that there's something before Vader that I could have skipped. Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all. You know, games like to do that funny thing where it's like you get dropped into the level and then you just turn around and there's something there to collect. So, if I was the pew person, I'd flex to my grandchildren how I said pew pew a couple times in a Lego game. Honestly, though.
Tatooine. Then we must head to the escape pods, milady.
No, they will be scattered.
And now I'm the right characters.
We must put them in a drawer.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn off pew pew just because it's starting to get old for me. Maybe later on we'll turn them back on. These challenges are hard and easy for some reason. It's like, they're challenges that seem so easy always. It's just like, oh. With the episode 3 one, it's like, what was one of them? Oh yeah, kill like the Magna Guard and a bunch of other droids in one shot without dying, right? But then the amount of times that it took for me to do it, just because I couldn't figure out exactly how there were like specific other normal droids that you were supposed to kill that weren't like the infinite spawning ones in the background. And that one took me a while because it was like, I just didn't know that I was supposed to not kill the infinitely spawning ones. And instead I was supposed to go for like a specific few sets of droids throughout the level. Some are impossible and some are things you can hardly avoid. Yeah, it varies so much. Should I subscribe to your YouTube channel? If you enjoy just like hanging out in live streams like this and like just talking about games and stuff as I complete whatever I might be doing, then yeah. But it's not everyone's favorite kind of content, you know.
Ambassador.
Just depends what you like.
Negotiation.
Unfortunately, this is not skippable. Which, like, I like the part where he has me just held up, but I was gonna, like, skip this part. But, what can you do? No one did the Phasma boss in episode 8 without a guide, no one. Well, now I see that as a challenge. I haven't done 100% on that yet, so we'll see about that. Roll. Combat roll. Just subscribe? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Hopefully you get some value out of it. Because some days, you know, we're just here talking about games and stuff, and some days it just devolves into pure chaos. Why does Leia have, like, the best melee combos out of all, like, the characters with guns? Like, she actually has some kick-ass combos. And she's just not, like, the character that I would expect to have the most fun combos in the game, you know? No, I'm on PC, but I'm using a controller. Oh, look at that! They have the Lego Star Wars 2, like, box art. I mean, I think everyone, not everyone, but I think a lot of people are liking Marvel less right now. Probably just because, like, I feel like with Phase 3 and Endgame, it was such a clear, like, build-up to such a big finale. And now we're kind of in that, like, in-between where we kind of have to, like, establish a bunch of new characters and, like, the new kind of overall threat before we can get back to doing something like that with the MCU again. So I think that, like, it's like we're in a more boring period right now, but it's definitely gonna, like, build back up to something similar to Endgame. You know what I mean? Endgame is the most overrated piece of media ever. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of with you somewhat on that. I think Endgame does get pretty overrated. I think Infinity War was way better than Endgame. Infinity War is not even my favorite Marvel movie. But I do think that that movie was a lot more entertaining. I have not seen Doctor Strange yet. I think I'm just gonna wait until it comes on to Disney Plus. Because, I don't know. Like, I kind of want to see it with friends from back home, and I'm moving back to where I'm from in, like, less than a month now. So, I think at this point, I'm just going to wait and, like, watch it with friends back home. Either if it's still in theaters, then we'll go see it then. Or, just on Disney Plus for free, if it's up by then. Who knows? It's still useless. There's a lot of characters in this game that you're just never going to actually use. Honestly, there's just a lot of them. I adore Moon Knight. I actually haven't started Moon Knight yet. I really need to watch Moon Knight as well. I'm generally just behind on, like, Star Wars and Marvel stuff right now. Endgame and Infinity War were a disappointing wrap-up to the established characters' arcs. I would agree. I think Infinity War wasn't the problem. I think Endgame mostly is where a lot of my disappointment was. Like, it's one of those movies that you see, and just, like, the pure spectacle of it in the moment is, like, enough for you to leave the theater and be like, that was a good movie. I'm glad that I went and saw that. That was awesome. But then after you, like, sit with it after the fact, you're kind of like, yeah, wasn't that great. You know what I mean? Like, 85% of my character roster is useless. Yeah, I feel the same way with this game. Like, there's just there's that group of characters that I use for, like, all sorts of things.
This is not the pod you're looking for.
I can't get in. There's an invisible wall on it. I appreciate it, King Hollow. We'll see you around sometime, hopefully. I saw the first 5 seconds of Moon Knight, but my brain was bored by the shot of a desk and never returned. Bruh. Bruh. Okay, so I'm at the end of the mission, right, chat? We missed the last Minoc. I might just pull up a video at this point, or like a text guide or something. Because there's still one that I just haven't found. So, honestly, I think we're gonna go back through real quick. And I'm just gonna, like, pull up where the last one is. Because I just can't seem to find it. I don't know why. Hello, Tagmaster. How's it going? I need to turn up the AC in my place. I don't know how hot out it is. But it's Florida in May, so it's probably pretty hot. Yeah, okay. It's in the 90s. Of course it is. The only thing I use, Scavenger Ray, C-3PO, Obi-Wan, Captain Phasma, and Boba Fett. That's pretty much like all you need. Scavenger Ray is interesting though. I've been using Wicket for like my scavenger character.
You must put them in a drawer.
You know you can track those missions? Wait, actually? Hold up. I can track the Minikits? I did not know this. Is it actually gonna guide me to them? No way. Hoth is a pretty enjoyable planet, I gotta say. I haven't completely 100%ed Hoth yet, but I've gotten the majority of it done, and I did like the Frozen Rebels challenge. But I liked Hoth. I thought that was one of the enjoyable planets in my opinion, that I've done so far at least. If it's like kill 5 mouse droids, it won't. This one is like kill 4 Minox, so I don't know if it will.
Stop them!
All the extra and background characters. I mean, like, I like to switch up between characters, but it's just like, you know, you kind of always need to have like a force user, a hero, a villain, a bounty hunter, and a scavenger. Like, you kind of just need to have that set of 5. So I just find myself like flopping between like 5 characters that each fit those criteria.
Ambassador.
If you open up the map, those circles on the map is the Minox. Okay. I'll see if that works, but otherwise I'm just gonna pull up a Google thing. Right up. Yeah, I did Geonosis. That one was pretty short, but Tatooine is huge with like just the amount of collectibles and stuff that are there. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, Tatooine was massive. I couldn't believe how much stuff was there. And I still haven't fully completed it. I got like 86% done. Yeah, it's only showing the story. So here, I'm just gonna pull it up. Skywalker Saga. Episode 4. Level 1. Okay. I'll do a video. Because that'll probably just be less confusing than, like, reading text. Oh, let me mute it. There we go. Whew. I always want to mute them so that I don't just, like, blast volume out. Okay, so, like... And this looks like it's right after the Vader thing. You go up. It's, like, the first one that I've gotten every single time. Is he talking in it? No, it's just gameplay. Okay. I can have some volume on so that it's at least just not silent. But yeah, if it was some guy who's like, hello, this is where you get all the Minox, then I just wouldn't want to have that like blasting while I'm looking at it. Yeah, I actually haven't tried Mumble mode. Since I've played this mission so many times today, I'll just flip it on for a bit and see what it sounds like, because I haven't even tried it once yet. I said yesterday that I was going to turn it on for a bit, but then I completely forgot. Like, this is the first LEGO game I've played with voice acting, so for me, it's like Mumble mode is the way that I remember, like, you know, LEGO games being. The subtitles still show up, which is really funny. Bonk. Hey, that's the first one. Somebody watching? Yeah, it's been a good day today. There's just been a lot of people like coming in and out, just chilling, hanging out. Love to see it. Okay, so he drops down, runs around a little bit. This is a pretty short video, so I should be able to just run through this in like in like 5 minutes. He keeps it pretty snappy. He just runs between all of them and does what he's got to do. In LEGO games, hold on. That one was too hard. Voice acting is greater than Mumble's. I think the voice acting is done well. Like, I thought I was going to turn on the Mumble mode and just play the game like that. But honestly, I've enjoyed the... Sorry, hiccup. The voice acting. The Complete Saga was so serious with Mumble. Mumble mode is pretty funny. Oh my god, I can't read the name like on the preview. Mr. Fire, I appreciate the sub. Hello, Peter Griffin. The Peter Griffin has returned. How many times has he been here? I do love like people naming their accounts after just like classic characters like that, and then it's like Peter Griffin. No way, Peter Griffin's in my stream. One of my favorite ones, just like people who have their character or their accounts like themed after a character, was when I was doing the Red Dead 2 100%. One of our regulars was Bully Maguire, and Bully Maguire was a great one. But also while we've been doing Star Wars, we've had a regular who he made his account It's like Yoda, but he made it Boda. I don't know why he specifically chose Boda, but I love Master Boda swinging by chat. Dude's a legend. But alright, Furry, we'll hopefully see you around sometime. Voice acting is so good, and a bunch of previous voice actors from the Clone Wars came back to reprise the roles. I didn't actually know that, because, again, I haven't seen much Clone Wars. And what I did see was mostly when I was younger, so I don't really, like, remember much of what I did see. So I haven't, like, noticed who specifically is from the Clone Wars, and who's just, like, a completely new voice actor. Oh, I thought the guy was talking in the video. Force Awakens got all the real movie actors to voice the characters. Is that true? Because I was gonna say before, like, I didn't know that all the voice actors were, like, actually their actors. But I remember saying, like, when I first played Episode 7, I was like, wow, the voice actress they got for Rey actually sounds like just like Rey from the movies. Like, it's a spot-on impression. That's really good. So it's kind of funny that it's genuinely just Rey from the movies. I can't remember her actress's name. It's Daisy... Is it Daisy Ridley? Something like that? My birthday is coming up. I'm assuming in a few days. Sorry, sometimes it's a little hard for me to read, like, off my preview. In 9 days. Okay, I saw it that time because it got bumped up. Hype. Mine was, like, just over a week ago. I just turned 20 recently. Or not. Because everyone always finds out my age and is like, there's no way you're that young. True. I am. Whether you believe it or not. I just turned 20 last week. 20 at least now sounds more believable. What was really funny was being like 19 and looking exactly like this, and people are like, you're not even 20? Like, people were just like, what in the fuck? It's all the beard though. Force Awakens just pulled clip from the movie and used that audio? Really? I mean, hey, like the audio quality in The Force Awakens is so, like, current, like, so up to modern standards. Like, why the hell not, right? Still can't drink the funny adult drinks? Not legally. I don't drink anyway, so. I love the Milady, our path is blocked, and he just goes, oh. For Clone Wars, it was like Grievous, Anakin. I lost the message, like right as I was reading it. And the clones off the top of my head. Okay. I'm 26, looking 17. Trust me, without all of this on my face, I would not look as old as I do. It's completely carried by the facial hair. Believe it. What do you mean by not legally? Nothing, of course. I don't mean anything by it whatsoever. Nope. I only drink sodas. I pretty much only drink water, honestly. But hello, Tiger Plays. How's it going?
I know I want to play wrong.
23 and I look 18. Yeah. Facial hair can make you look a lot older than you are. Which is funny, because then when guys get older, they also say that, like, facial hair can make you look younger if you have it, like, as an older dude. I find it funny how that works. It's like, when you have it when you're young, it makes you look way older. But when you have it when you're old, it makes you look way younger. I guess it's just because, like, it covers up a lot of your complexion on your face, especially if you're like me and you have, like, full beard. It covers up a lot of, like, your facial structure and all that. So, like, you know, when you're younger, it covers up the baby face. When you're older, it covers up a lot of, like, that aging. You know what I mean? Alan, how's it going? Welcome. Always watching movies and series on 100% legal sites. Of course, only. None of those, like, free anime sites or, like, you know, the good old 123 movies. None of it. Nothing of the sort. Never even considered watching on anything like that. Kind of look like Obi-Wan from episode 3. It continues. For all the new people, I get told that I look like Obi-Wan all the goddamn time. So it's become like a running joke at this point. Like in our Discord server, there are memes about, well, there are just memes of like Obi-Wan Kenobi, but they're labeled as like Colby-Wan Kenobi or like Kobe-Wan Kenobi to be like, it's me is the joke. Are you getting the 100 bricks? 100 bricks? What do you mean? I currently have, I think we hit 700 like just like an hour ago or something. Discord link. If you want any links to like Discord or like my Twitter's down there too. Near the bottom of the description, you can find links to like everything like that. If any of that interests you, it's all like labeled down near the bottom of the description. Oh, sorry, 100%. Yeah. We're going for 100% on the game. So, I'll like what, 1,160 or something like that. I have the most puberty-looking beard. I got mistaken for a high score at the bar. Rough. How close? We're currently at 66.86%. So, not necessarily close, but we're making progress. We're getting there slowly. Okay. And there's one more, like, by where the dance party is. Are you gonna do any other levels soon? Yeah, I just have to go through this one to get these Minocs, because they've been so hard for me to find all 4 of in one go for some reason. But once I finish this, I think we're gonna go back to just doing, what's it, like, free play? Oh wait, no, that was the one by the dance party. Okay, hold on. I'm still missing one then. Back to watching this video, because I just want to, like, get past this. So, I'm just gonna have this guy show me where the last one I'm missing is. Because I think that one I would have gotten before. So, where is this last one at? Even he's getting a little lost. He's, like, turning around and shit. Okay, he grapples above the dance party room. Like, he goes back up in the hatch that you would normally come in through. And I'm assuming, like, just up in that tunnel is where it's gonna be then? Yeah, okay. We officially know where the last one is. If you take off your headphones and speak like Obi-Wan, you'll be the master of hello there. If my Obi-Wan impression was better, then probably, but I don't really have, maybe I should just work on an Obi-Wan impression. Which level are you doing next? I think next I'm just gonna do some free play stuff, or actually I think I'm gonna go and get the Wandering Wookiees, because I've heard that there's a fairly nasty bug with them. So I kind of just want to like try to get that out of the way if I can, and see if I can avoid the bug. Because if I just like knock it out sooner, I run less chance of getting the bug to break it. So I think that's what I'm gonna go do. Here, let me exit the level, because that was the last thing we needed for 100% in that. Cool. But yes, welcome everyone new today. There's a ton of new people. I was gonna say just specifically Alan to the channel, but there's a ton of new people. So, to everyone. They need to fix it. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Like, I remember, the Porg one, like where there's Porgs scattered all over the galaxy too, for you to like free one at a time. Someone came to my chat like a few days ago and was like, you should do that immediately because there's a bug where they break. So you should probably just get that out of the way just in case. So I did that. So I think I'm going to do the same thing right here with the Wandering Wookiees. Just to try to avoid that bug if I can as well. Okay. Making fat stacks. Okay. Let's see. It's in missions challenges. Which one is it? Where's the Wookiee? Yeah, here we are. Oh, I get the character from this too. So, I see no downside here to just banging this out real quick and getting it done. I'm gonna save Exegol for last just to piss people off. Just because, everyone's been asking for Exegol. And even though there's a Wandering Wookiee there, that's the last one. Last one we're doing. I'll save that Wookiee for the very end. What's your real name? It's Cole. Just C-O-L-E. I'm also fairly new here. This is my 3rd or 4th time here. Yeah, I was gonna say, I thought you were returning, but I was like, maybe I was wrong. But, you know, like fairly new, but not like new. Like there's a ton of people who are like, today is their first time here. 60 of 69 ships. Very nice. He's so close. How many do I have total? Oh, I thought the game crashed right there. I was gonna be so upset. I have 45 of them. So I guess I'm making solid progress too. But then there's all the Minikit ships that I still don't have. Like, for every level, dude. There's so many. Are you a Ninjago reference? Yep. I'm a living, breathing Ninjago reference. Boarding party is the hardest one? Is that a... Oh, the level that I just did? I was like, is that a level? But that's the one I just did, isn't it? That one was hard, honestly. Like, the Minikit, that one took me 3 run-throughs to get everything, man. How many is new here? Most people in chat today are new here today, frankly. Actually, I don't know about most, but at least half. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've kind of just, like, flip-flopped all over the place with the order that I'm approaching it in. Wait, where is the Wookie? Oh, I'm, like, in the area, but there's, like, 4 stories to the area here. So, like, I'm actually gonna have to look for him and find him. Damn it, game. Why can't you just lead me straight to him? Lego Ninjago is my first Lego set. I never, like, watched Ninjago or anything. I had a lot of friends that were into it at the time. But I don't know. I just didn't really watch it. I was watching the cool shit growing up. What is your tweets? My Twitter? I don't really tweet that often right now. I kind of go through phases where, like, I tweet a ton. And then some phases where, like, I tweet less. And then I'll get, like, back into just tweeting a lot. Like, I kind of flip-flop a lot on that one. But recently I haven't been tweeting too much. I should probably do a little bit more of that than I am, honestly. Oh, there he is. Hello, Wick. I tried to say wandering and Wookie at the same time, and it came out Wiki. I confused myself so bad there. Oh, true. Mumble mode is still on. I just wanted to play around with it for a bit. Like, it's cool, but I feel like the mumbles are so much shorter than I would have expected them to be. I found the Wampa. Razvix? Hopefully I'm saying that right. But thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. You're still here, that is. I know that the chat messages come through, like, super delayed compared to, like, the on-screen alerts. And since I don't hear the on-screen alerts in my headphones, I always, like, whenever I thank people eventually that I see in chat, I'm like, they might not even be here anymore. Like, they probably left already. I'm at 90% Galaxy? Sheesh. Kids still say that? Sheesh. I like being ironically boomer. I don't know why. I always say, like, do the kiddos still say that? Like, yesterday I said bing bong at one point. I'm like, that's what the TikTok kids say. I'm 20. I'm not even, like, boomer, but I always just age myself intentionally for no reason. How come when I subscribed it did not show up? If it didn't show up on screen or in chat, the way it works with YouTube is kind of messy. But, like, the alerts will only show up if your subscriptions are public. And by default, on every YouTube account, subscriptions are set to private. So only the people who, I'm assuming, like, for the most part, people who do have them set to public are probably people who watch live streams more often. I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, on YouTube, the alerts only really work for people who have their stuff set to public. It started jokingly, but I can't stop now. That's like me saying bruh. I started saying bruh as like an ironic kind of like jokey thing, but now I just say bruh like all the damn time. And it's just eventually worked its way into my vocabulary and it won't leave. It's not the worst like ironic comedy thing to have like gotten stuck in my vocabulary. Like it could have been worse. Like, could you imagine if I, like, did Bing Bong a lot, and, like, Bing Bong ended up being a thing that I started unironically saying? That would be annoying as fuck. I just subbed and liked. I appreciate it. Thank you. My favorite movie, Star Wars wise, is Episode 5. But just in general, like all-time favorite movie, it's really hard to say, but it's probably either The Departed or Django Unchained. Those are probably like at least two of my favorite movies. It's hard to pick my absolute favorite movie, but those two are really high up there. Just like off the top of my head, that's what I can come up with. Those are a couple of my favorites, at least, for just like all-time movies. Both great movies. If you haven't seen them, I would recommend both of them, especially The Departed. Like, The Departed is such an easy movie to recommend to pretty much anyone. Great movie. Can't go high with them. Could you imagine how broken they would be for like platforming puzzles though? Like, I get why you can't really like do that much with them, but at the same time, I would love to just be able to like absolutely float and like zoom around everywhere. You know what I mean? You should unlock Gonk and Jawa as characters. I don't think I have either of them, honestly. Back on Kashyyyk. Where'd they hide the Wookie? I told myself I was never coming back here. Don't watch R-rated movies. Nothing above PG is acceptable. Right, my bad, my bad, my bad. I should footnote, those are both R-rated movies, and especially like Django Unchained is like very like graphic and everything. The Departed is fairly graphic and stuff too. But if you are younger, warning, they are both probably movies that like, if you're under 15, your parents probably wouldn't love it. But they're both great movies. They're both really, really good. Kazook. Have you used the cheat code for Life Day? No, I don't think I know that one. Are there actual cheat codes? You cursed yourself? I mean, yeah. I have a really bad swearing habit, okay? I have a really bad swearing habit. I don't deny it because, like, I very obviously have a bad swearing habit. Like, no one's gonna act like I don't. Are there 2 Wookiees here? Oh, I thought I would be able to, like, hit it one more time. One more little boost before I hit the ground. Bot time. Boom. Banned. Oh, I saw an alert. I didn't catch the name. It's gone. Anyway, thank you for the sub, whoever it was. Eventually, it'll show up in chat, and I'll be able to thank you for it. Return of the adult dating site. Yeah, that bot is annoying, man. Well, not that one, but, like, you know how there's, like, just... bots like that have, like, a ton of duplicate accounts, so that when they do get banned or reported, they just have another account that will eventually, like, go back to the same place and keep doing it. So... that, like, I guess, series of bots is kind of one way to put it. Super annoying. Because, like, they just spam the chat full. Like, they just spam until they get banned. They do not stop until they have to. And even, like, because of how bans work on YouTube, the best part is that, like, you can still type in chat and send messages, but YouTube just doesn't put them through. So people who are banned in YouTube chats actually normally don't even know that they're banned. Because they'll think that they're just typing messages, and for some reason there's like a bug that's not putting it through. But anyway, what I mean by like the bot probably not even stopping is like, the bot is probably still in chat spamming the same message right now. Because like, it can still type in chat, it's just, it won't actually go through to everyone else. So like... it's probably still in the background, just like spamming. Like, that's the best part, honestly. It makes me happy. Just to think that, like, someone took the time to write up those bots and everything, but then that one bot, because I banned it, and it can't, like, actually know, I'm assuming, is just kind of, like, sitting in the background thinking that it's doing something, even though it's not, and I'm just wasting its time. That makes me happy in a way. What do they actually expect? No one's gonna click that? The thing is with stuff like that, right, like any scam, it's like, 99 out of 100 people are not going to click it because it's going to be obvious scam to them. But then, on occasion, there's going to be one person who's just like not as literate with the internet or anything like that. And they're going to see that and be like, oh, I kind of want like good Tinder dating site. And they're going to click on it. You know what I mean? Like there's going to be that one occasional person. And like scammers know that. They're just waiting for those occasional people who are dumb enough to fall for it, that they'll be able to like make their money off of. You know what I mean? But hopefully I'm saying it right. Puskas Ion? Puskas Ion? I know I'm butchering it, but thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Even if the links are real, you don't know the person from those sus websites. If it's a real dating thing, if it's a real date thing, never reveal anything about you and your location. Generally good advice. Also, if you ever get like weird ass emails like that and they have a link in it, just don't click them. Because generally like one of the most common types of scams is called a phishing link. Phishing as in like P-H-I-S-H-I-N-G. So phishing just with P-H instead of F. And pretty much what it does is just like if you open the link, then just having that website open will run a script to like grab any information off of your computer that it can while the link is open. So generally, like if you see suspicious links like that and stuff, just don't click them. There's our PSA for the day. Public service announcement for the day. That Wookie's been partying hard. He doesn't even know how long he's been here, man. Cole has gotten his community tab, and 2 of 3 posts are stupid questions. Yeah, no, okay. Let me plug the question of the day real quick. If you have not been participating, since we got the community tab, I have made it my goal now to start a debate in the community every single day. I'm going to use the community tab to cause nothing but chaos within the community, okay? So far, we have 2 debates going from the community tab that you could go vote on my channel. Just by opening up the channel and clicking on the tab that says community, and you can scroll through and see all of my posts there. We just recently got it, because YouTube gives it to you at 500 subs. So far, if you're interested, also no one told me that the sun was turning me into an absolute reflective beam of light. If you're interested in participating in these debates, the 2 questions so far are pretty similar, actually. The first one is a hot dog a sandwich? And the second one is a golf cart a car? And you can go and give your opinion on both of those and join the discussion if you're interested. Would recommend. And there is another post scheduled for about 30 minutes after the stream ends today, so you might see a new one go up. I'm that local MILF. I want to meet up with you. All I need is your bank account. That's all I could read before it went away. YouTube blocked it, but I saw it on the preview. No is the answer to both of them? This man is wrong. If you ask me personally, I say that yes is the answer to both of them. I think a hot dog is a sandwich and a golf cart is a car. I feel even more confident with the golf cart being a car, in fact. I think that one is a little easier for me to be like, yes, a golf cart is a car. I don't think they have a clue that he's not from here. The Life Day cheat code. What is the Life Day cheat code? It's both, yes, see? See the bug? Get me off the geometry just so that I'm not bugging like that. Can I type it? Nope, of course not. Can I use my mouse for it at least? Nope, okay. I was like, is there an easier way to type this? Of course there's not. Life Day. Oh, special gonk droid. Is he just in extra now? Oh, it's a costume for gonk droid. Badass. Incredible. What sandwich do you eat? Like in general? Normally when I get a sandwich, my go-to, at least recently, because I normally change it up a good bit. I like variety in my sandwiches, I gotta say. My go-to recently, though, has been a turkey bacon ranch. So, obviously, like, turkey as the main meat, little bit of bacon, like lettuce, tomato, that sort of stuff, and then like a tiny bit, like a very small amount of ranch just to add that little bit of flavor. So good. It's such a good sandwich. That's been my go-to recently. From Subway? I haven't had Subway in a long time, but I used to get the turkey sub there, actually. Boba, Django, and the clones, their voices are the only ones in-game that got the voice perfected. Are you sure about Boba? Boba sounds like Boba, like from the shows and the movies, but if he like sucked half a tank of helium before he recorded his lines. Why do we not have specific names? Or sorry, why do we have specific names for different things if not to differentiate things between one another? That's like saying bug and assuming we are talking about the exact same one. They're different? Right. But like, I explained it in Discord the other night when the debate first really got going on hot dog sandwiches. I said it like this. Like there are game genres and there's subgenres, right? So like Outlast and Resident Evil are both horror games. But like the difference is that Outlast is just a straight up like typical horror game, whereas Resident Evil is survival horror. They're very different, but they are both horror games. It's just that Resident Evil has something that sets it apart and gives it like enough differentiation to use like a sub-classification. And in that sense, to me at least, a hot dog is still a sandwich, but it's different enough to be like specified as its own thing. It's like turkey and ham sandwich are two different things. Very different things, in fact. Turkey and ham are very different meats. They make the sandwich taste really different. But they're both sandwiches. That's how I feel about hot dog. Battle Droids had the original voice actor from Clone Wars? Really? Battle Droids are pretty spot on, but I figured because they use like synthesizers for it, that like it was a different voice actor, but just like edited to be right. You know what I mean? Gotta turn down the exposure even more. The sun is just bright as fuck right now. Dying Light is a good game. Dying Light is good. I never got like too into it myself. I haven't even played the second one. I just didn't pick it up. I'll probably play it someday once it's on sale. Like I like Dying Light 1, but there's nothing about it that makes me like want to replay it. Like, oh, you know what I mean? Like it was a good game, just not a great game. Can you look up the other cheat codes for Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga? I might want to like spread them out a bit. Like honestly, I might do like a cheat code a day for the rest of it. Just so that I don't, like, go on a spree and, like, ruin it all. I think I might wait. I have one more planet till 100%. Holy hype. My boy is way ahead of me right now. Here I am trying to find Wookiees. He's on his last planet. Oh, there's the last target. Come on. Boba, no! I fell off the ledge trying to, like, aim at it. Damn it. Get me back up there. What about Resident Evil? I love Resident Evil. I love those games. Resident Evil 1 on the PS1 was the first game I played when I was a kid. So generally, I'm a bit of like a nostalgia addict for the Resident Evil games. To be fair, like I have a ton of like personal attachment and nostalgia for them. But I really, really like the Resident Evil games. There's some I don't love, like 5 doesn't do much for me. Revelations 1 and 2 both don't really do anything for me, but like, for the most part, I really like the Resident Evil games. I even like 6 for what it is. Because 6 at least is just like this funny, dumb shooter that I can just like chill out on and play here and there, you know? Per the US Department of Agriculture, a hot dog is classified as a sandwich. But you're forgetting that the inventors of the hot dog, the Germans do not classify it as a sandwich. Well, I'm from the United States, so as far as I'm concerned, a hot dog is a sandwich. You can't convince me otherwise. The shooting gallery on Hoth is so hard. I don't... Oh yeah, I do remember the shooting gallery on Hoth. My controller is wigging out right now. I might have to wire it. I might have to just plug it in. Honestly, because it's going absolutely crazy right now. Let's hope this hard drive isn't the one I have Lego Star Wars installed on. Okay, the game is still running. I get scared yanking hard drives out to plug in my controller. At least when I'm like actually playing games. Just because I'm like, I hope that this isn't the hard drive that I'm playing on right now. Okay. What's your favorite area in the Skywalker Saga? It's between, for me, it's between Echo Base and Mos Eisley, honestly. Is Crazy Resident Evil 6 all the boss? I'm sorry, I did not understand that message. Resident Evil 6 went really far from what the games normally are, but like, now that we've gone back to like what Resident Evil was kind of like supposed to be from the start in a way, I can just appreciate 6 for being like this wacky ass one-off experience that just like completely jumped the shark and had like characters launching motorcycles across highways off of like these giant ramps and just like shooting big bioweapon monsters as they're fucking in the air. Like, that was the kind of game Resident Evil 6 was. But now that it's like a one-off kind of game like that, you can almost just appreciate it as being like that one really wacky Resident Evil. You know what I mean? USA is awesome. US man steals something from another culture and claims it to be his. What's new around these parts? Bro, do you know how much we have impacted foreign culture? You have no idea. I actually, the other night, Sticky, who's our mod from Canada, for everyone who's new, he was making fun of me. He was like, did the US even, like, make any of its own food, or is it all just stolen? And so I Googled, like, foods that originate in the United States, right? And I was shocked by some of the things that I found. Like, spaghetti and meatballs originated in New York, not in Italy. French dressing originated in the US, not in France. Chimichangas, fajitas, from the US, not from South America or Mexico. Just like the sort of stuff that I was just like, how the hell? I knew about fajitas, actually. I already knew that fajitas was like a Texas thing. Have you ever considered playing Battlefront? I've played all the Battlefront games. I'm not the biggest fan of the EA ones. The old ones are like nostalgic for me, but I don't really play them that often. But the EA ones never really grabbed me beyond just like the pure fan service of it. Because at that point, it's like, they're good and they're fun to play as shooters, but like, Battlefield also exists. They just put them together. Hey man, you can't come in here and act like spaghetti and meatballs is not a contribution to the world. Like, come on now. You can't be coming in here telling me you don't love some spaghetti and meatballs. Since it was Italian immigrants who made it in the US. Okay, so nothing's original at this point. Like, if that's the rule set we start going by, like, nothing is original to any modern day country. Like, genuinely. Oh god, why did Han not like his steak? I'm worried about this one. Chimichanga is the most American food ever, right? So I Googled it. Motherfucker didn't even know. Well, it's like, there are the things that you always think were made in America. Like, you kind of default to, like, cheeseburger, right? But, like, who knows if the cheeseburger was actually us? America is basically immigrants. So is, like, all of Europe. At least, like, Western Europe. I won't say all of Europe, but, like, all of Western Europe, like France, Spain, the UK, like, that's all immigration, too. Because it was too chewy. God damn it. Because it was well done, and well done steak is disgusting. Cheeseburger was made in North Korea? Fun fact. Never heard before. You learned it here, chat. I put pizza, pasta, scrambled eggs, and ice cream together. Yes, I'm an entrepreneur. You should sell it. Just set up a food stand, and boom. Ice cream pizza. With pasta and scrambled eggs, like, mixed together as the side. Boom. Done. Fresh product. You'll be a millionaire in no time. Goodbye, son. We are in the dark now until the sun decides to come back from behind that cloud. Just fucking goodbye. For cool like I said, I'm gonna save the cheat codes because I don't want to like use all the cool ones today and then have none left for the rest of the playthrough. I'm gonna save them. Is it salt? I thought it was just like general like crystals. That's actually insane. Like all the dust, like the snowy stuff outside is just it's salt. That's why I like games like this, like, or not games like this, like universes like this, like Star Wars and Mass Effect, where you just get weird things like that. You know? Play Resident Evil after you finish the game. I have plans for games after this. I don't think I'll probably like stream a Resident Evil game until like there's a new Resident Evil about to come out, because I'm kind of interested in like playing stuff that's about to come out. Like, I want to do Elden Ring sometime soon after this, because I haven't played that yet. I actually was thinking about like having the community vote on like a few Star Wars games to choose between for like just to keep like a Star Wars thing going on the channel. They have history back till the Iron Age, but most of the old Americans were killed and the whole country is basically immigrants. I mean, back to the Iron Age, like, but there's a lot of time before the Iron Age. You know, like, one of the things with the world, too, is, like, we don't even have, like, a solid number of how old it is, right? Like, we don't even know how far back time goes. And then there's the whole, like, Pangea thing that I've never really, like, studied too much, so I don't know if there's, like, much validity to it. I've never really, like, done much digging into that at all. But, like, just the general idea that, at least there's kind of, like, clues throughout the world and its history, so to speak, I guess, that, like, the continents weren't separate at one point, and supposedly they were all just, like, one giant continent at one point in history, like, super early on. But then, like, with tectonic plate shifting and all that, they have, like, separated over time. Crazy stuff. It's like, who even knows, like, who's from where? Like, God, man. It's crazy. Has this stream turned into history class? Yep, that's where we are now. Trek game came out today? Like Star Trek? Star Trek game. It is part of North Korea's history. Kim Jong-un said he made that up. He also said he invented basketball. Isn't America basically British people because it was a colony of British back? Yeah, essentially Americans nowadays, like the modern American, at least I guess the modern like white American, so to speak, because there's a lot of immigration over time after that. But essentially, like the original Americans that came over were just British people. Thankfully, we evolved from our British ways. We found a new way to speak, thank God. They still have not fixed the frame rate in Ewok Village, unfortunately. I have to suffer more. I like the sentiment that you're saying, but my dude, we know exactly how far back on time Earth goes. Do we? Because, like, I know that we have a general idea, but then it's like science says one thing, like, every other, like, creation worldview says another, like, as far as, like, general, and even with like, the scientific answer, it's like, we don't have a specific amount, and even then, it's like, we don't know how accurate the general amount we have is. Right? Flame weight, yep. My flame weight really bad. We can backdate the Big Bang with science? We can? I had heard that, like, we generally can, but that it's not solid at all. Like, it's a very wide, like, margin of error, so to speak, as far as, like, how accurate it is. Okay, fuck getting back to the ship. I'm fast traveling out of here. Get me out of here. Like, I might just be mistaken on that, but I thought that, like, our margin of error as far as, like, backdating the Earth is pretty large. How many games you got? Oh, man. My Steam library is a little over 300. Ask Elizabeth II, she'll tell you true, dude. But she's gone crazy since Prince Harry popped his clogs, yeah? I'm already in school again? What do you mean already in school again? Do you like the Star Wars joke? I did. Puns can be painful, but I appreciate where it's coming from. That was one of the better ones. Is this game on Steam? Yeah, I'm playing on Steam right now. Ah, damn it. I wanted to grenade that little rock. I was at the Big Bang. I can confirm how long ago it was exactly. Boom. Source, I made it up. Find it relaxing to watch the ocean waves. Kef has been... Oh, that's the planet. It's been quite the treat. Nothing but ocean. It's a shame the Empire dumped their trash in it. What's the Big Bang? It's the creation theory for, like, the scientific worldview. So, like, people who are either, like, non-religious or just who put more faith in science than even what religions they might be a part of. Generally, you'll hear them talk about the Big Bang as, like, how the Earth came to be. The thing me and your mom did, bruh. Real, damn it. Got me with a your mom. Banged your mom. Suddenly just boom, the universe. Boy was just eating KFC. Words are so hard. KFC in the void. Got me with a fucked your mom joke. Can I just grapple up there, please? Doesn't look like it. Okay. Darth Vader. Science versus religion. I mean, generally speaking, you know, science... People of scientific worldviews and religious worldviews typically don't see eye to eye on, like, anything. But in a lot of ways, there are plenty of worldviews that actually align pretty fucking well with, like, science. It's actually really interesting to, like, look into. I enjoy, like, immersing myself in other worldviews and kind of seeing what I think about them, seeing how they line up. Because it's really interesting how much crossover there are between a lot of worldviews, especially ones that typically people, like, think are very, very different. You know what I mean? It's brave to go into religion on a live stream? I don't think I really am. Like, the way I see it, at least, it would be brave for me to be like, this religion is right, others are wrong. But I don't think that's, like, anywhere close to what I'm doing. I'm just, like, making general worldview statements, you know? Like, not even specifically ones that align with one or another. I'm just saying, like, yeah, Big Bang is of this worldview. A lot of worldviews can actually line up with science pretty well, even if they're not, like, specifically scientific worldviews. Like, I don't think I'm getting into science. I'm just speaking very generally. I slept with your non-binary parental figure. Star Wars religion, I believe in the Force. Don't we all? Oh, I'm missing one still. Oh man, there's more than one I'm missing. Holy shit. There's so many. How long would it take to 100% the game? It's been taking me a bit. Longer than I thought it would, honestly. I didn't expect a Lego game to be this big. Probably just because it's been a long, long time since I've, like, actually played a whole Lego game. This is the way. Top 5 castles ever. Man, this guy's been around, too. That's a pretty good ranking. Okay, that brick is just, like, screaming at me to go and grab it. I can't ignore that one. Biggest Lego game ever made? Yeah, I've only played, like, old ones. Like, the most recent Lego game I've played before this was Lego Star Wars 3. Like, that was the last time I played a Lego game. So, you know, it's been a long time for me, but this is huge. Still gotta save X-Gol for last. Just to to annoy people who have been asking me to go to Exegol for the last 2 days straight. You know who you are. Has Sticky been here today? I don't think so. I don't think we saw Sticky at all today. I thought my game crashed when the sound cut like that abruptly. I was like, oh god, not another crash. Played Complete Saga on the Wii U when it came out. Boy, Wii U wasn't out when the Complete Saga released. Top 3 Skywalker Saga planets? Really, that high, huh? We'll have to see about that one. Sticky sleeping. He's probably... Oh no, it's Saturday. I don't know what his schedule is like though. Because like, Sticky's still finishing high school. So like, I don't know if he has any weekend classes. Like if he were in college, I would be like, he could just be in class. Because I know he does online school. But... I don't know. I don't know. Oh, when the Wii U released. Okay. I don't remember. I think I played Complete Saga on the Wii, but I don't exactly remember what platform I played it on, honestly. I have the disc somewhere in my apartment, but I just don't really remember. Complete Saga coming out was a long time ago, dude. You guys are making me feel old talking about this shit. And I'm only 20. Really? There we go. Just unlocked K3PO, never gonna use them. Yeah, there's a lot of characters that just aren't really that great, fortunately. Especially with the droids, since they literally are just there to like do a puzzle. It's like, you kind of just pick your favorite droid and then stick with them. You know, it's like BB-8. I've been rocking BB-8 since I finished like the sequel movies, right? Like up until that point, I used R2-D2, but once I finished the sequels, it's just been BB-8 all the way, you know? BB-8 and hooded C-3PO. Those have been my boys. I think you're just acting like you're 20. You're really a 47-year-old man with a messy divorce and 4 kids. Yep. He got me, chat. He figured it all out. He's put the dots together. This is a real gamer right here. Was 100% worth the $3? What do you mean the Mando glitch? I didn't buy any of the DLC, so I don't know much about bugs with them. Also, I just have been learning about the bugs from people in chat.
Hey, you there? Want to get someplace else on the planet?
There's 2 Wookiees on this planet. Battlefront 2015 had the best air battles. I remember them being kind of jank, but I also played on Xbox at the time, so maybe just the controls were bad. But I don't know. I remember with both of the EA Battlefronts, like the flight controls being kind of rough.
They were just attacked by the First Order, so it's not that chill right now.
BB9 and Hint are the best droids. I did actually play with the Hint droid a lot once I got him. Because, like, I think the Hint droid is really funny. Every time that I walk by him and he's like, oh, I'm so full of new hints. It's been a while since I think I've pretty much got all the hints available now, but every time that I came to a new planet early on and he was just like, my brain has so many hints, it hurts. Please save me from my misery. Like, I thought he was hilarious. So I did play as him for a bit. Oh, that's not even what I'm here for, but like, hey. I'll grab a brick along the way. The Wookiee's just behind this? Or, wait, no. He's behind this one. Yeah. He's the depressed British guy in a gold blue suit, for real. He just stands there all day, overloaded with knowledge, suffering. The cabbie bot is pretty funny too. I like him. I can't like find a comfy spot in a chair, man. I've just been fidgeting all afternoon. It's been one of those days for me. Mando always spawned in with a mini Yoda. Yeah, baby Yoda. Showed up as a character icon, and you could make him to a Mando that spawned with another mini. Oh, you could just multiply baby Yoda. That's actually awesome. How do you expose that, man? Yeah, I look young enough to pull off 20. It's a stretch, but people will eventually believe it. So I just go with it. They all buy it too. There are so many Wookiees here.
I can get you where you need to be. You'll be there in no time.
Yeah, we finished the whole story. Not like 100%, but obviously like just the main story, like running through it to open up all the planets and everything, yeah. We did that a while ago, thankfully. I thought I was gonna spread it out more, like throughout the whole completion, but you kind of have to like do it all at the beginning to open up all the planets, you know? So I did what I gotta do. When I did Red Dead 2 100%, I spread the story out throughout like the entire thing, and it was really awesome because when we finished the game, we actually like finished it on the last main story mission of the game, which was like a great way to actually end it because like it was just the end of the game. Like, you know, credits rolled and it was like, all right, boys, we did it. Time to pack up and leave. Yeah, it was, I just can't do like that in this game. It just kind of depends on the game for whether you can do that or not. Depends on like how the setup for just generally how the 100% goes is. I unironically think they won't even ask for your ID at bars since you look old enough for them not to bother. I mean, it depends on the bar, right? Because like some of them have like their we always ID type policy, like regardless, like we ID everyone. But some bars I probably could. You didn't make Baby Yoda, you made lots of Mando? Oh. Okay. Oh, and then you could about like someday it would just be so cool to just like do a trip, like an elongated trip with multiple destinations, because I would love to go like all over to see where at least roughly they filmed like a lot of these spots on like the more kind of remote parts of Earth like this where it's just like ocean with islands. You know what I mean? Like, I would want to go to, like, the desert for Tatooine. I would want to go see where they did Hoth. I would want to see that island sort of thing. Woo. Elton John, man. Dude is still performing. It's crazy. I'm going to be old enough to drink unrestricted before Cole can even legally speak. Just because the, he means because the legal ages are different. I mean, I can speak about it. Best looking character? Darth Vader. It's so dark here you can't even see him. I don't know. I think, like, just my favorite character to play as, like, overall has been Kylo Ren. Because, like, cool lightsaber. He's got the cracked helmet for the Episode 9 version. And his lightsaber moves are pretty, like, smooth. They feel good. Like, overall, I've spent a lot of time just playing as Episode 9 Kylo, even though I don't love him from the movies. I've just spent time playing as him because, like, he's fun. Please show somewhere else. There's more light here. But Darth Vader, let me flip back to him. It's like Darth Vader's model in this game is actually pretty good. It's hard to see, like, the full definition in his helmet and everything on this planet because it's dark everywhere, but Darth Vader in this game with the more, like, defined helmet visuals and stuff, at least compared to, like, the old, like, OG Lego Star Wars games where he looked a little, like, muddy. It's wild. You can own a death machine at 18, but alcohol, no sir, it's 21. I mean, as far as what civilians can buy, a death machine is a bit of a stretch. I mean, obviously, like, a bullet's a bullet, but when I think death machine, I think of like Call of Duty death machine. You know what I mean? Like, big gun, big scary gun. Like, civilian arms are pretty restricted here. You have to have, like, some really special licenses to get anything, like, significantly more dangerous. In Germany, you can drink alcohol at 16. So that seems so low, man. I don't know. I've talked about how I feel with alcohol before. I generally have a pretty unpopular opinion on it. I feel like 21 is kind of like the best age it could really be. Just because, like, alcohol is so dangerous. Like, so much more dangerous than in, like, modern societies we make it out to be. Like, it's really destructive substance if it's not, like, kept in check right. I don't know, man. I feel like 21 is, in my opinion, like, kind of the perfect age for it. Because even, like, I would, in the back of my head, I would like to say, like, you know, most countries you can't buy any weapons except hunting weapons without a license. Jacob, where are you from, out of curiosity? Because I'm in America. I've been working on getting my concealed carry. I've been doing the earlier steps recently. And it's super restricted. And also, I'm 20, and in my state of residence, I still can't buy a firearm. Like, at all. I can't buy one. So also saying 18 is not quite accurate either. East Germany, that makes sense, because I was like, he can't be from America. Just can't be. I drink at parties / any celebration and nothing else. Yeah, I feel like in moderation, alcohol is perfectly fine. But, like, I can barely carry a toy rubber band gun without the cops question. Yeah, like, it's the sort of thing how, like, with toy guns, they have to have, like, super bright colors on them so that it's, like, very, very clear that they're a toy. Oh, you're not even from America. Here, it's like that, where, like, if you have a gun, even if you have your permit and everything to have it, like, if you have a sidearm holstered, and you have, like, your legal permit, you've done all the training and everything to have one, you're gonna get questioned by any cop. Like, my uncle has had a concealed carry, like, since I was a very, very small child, and whenever I've been out in public with him, and we've, like, walked by a cop, or, like, been at a restaurant and, like, a cop comes through, he always gets asked to show them his license and everything for it. Like, it's not as lax as a lot of people like to think it is here. It's a bit politicized. I think, like, obviously, it's one of those issues that there's really no good middle ground. So I try not to, like, get too worried over it, because, like, not being able to have anything is a massive problem. Being able to have too much is a massive problem. I just recognize, like, those sorts of things where it's just, like, there's nothing really that can be done to make it, like, perfect. You just kind of gotta do what we can. I try not to like fret over too much. Most of them are licensed hunting weaponry. Otherwise, it's a sport shooting weapon, as it's a popular sport. It's a popular sport here, too. I don't know where I want to go. I don't know what I want to get done, honestly. They have bullets marked, so if you shoot, someone can tell the weapon and person owning it. What do you mean by marked? Why do cops have guns just in their pockets all the time? I get tasers, but guns? I mean, that's another one of those things. It's like, there's no perfect middle ground for it, right? Because, like, it's one of those things where, like, the reality is that a situation, especially with, like, cops, with a lot of the shit that they have to go through, can develop so rapidly. Like, you can go from questioning a suspect to, like, being in a shootout like that. You just never know. So, like, it's one of those things where it's scary to have them carrying around a weapon at all times, but at the same time, for their sake, it's almost necessary for their own safety in a lot of ways, you know? Even though, sure, it's like bad cops threaten the safety of anyone else around them when they have stuff like that. It's like, it's one of those things, again, where it's like, there's no perfect solution to it, so I try not to worry about it too much. There's always like a middle ground with everything, man. There's never a perfect answer. It sucks. Aren't allowed guns unless there's an actual weapons threat? Yeah. Oh, man. People who say that usually come from countries with vastly lower crime rates, which is not the, I'm assuming you're gonna say United States, because yeah. Let me tell you, living in Orlando, Florida, I wish that I was able to carry a weapon, man. Like, I wish, legally speaking, I was able to have one at my age, because holy shit, dude. Like, it can be kind of scary here. It can be pretty fucking scary here. I really wish that I was able to legally have one, because just having one and never having to use it just would make me feel so much safer, so much more often, you know? Fuck, I really don't know where I want to go. Coruscant's already 96.72. Oh, that's right. There were a couple missions in this district that, like, never showed up. I just think of that Killer Bean clip where he has property of Killer Bean. It's just Florida man committing 70 crimes a day. I'm from Minnesota. And especially in the last couple years, the crime rate in Minnesota is pretty high. And Minnesota is considered one of the safer states in America. America overall, across all 50 states, has a pretty high crime rate. Like a very high. If you compare it to like globally, we have a very high crime rate. Like being in the cities area in Minnesota, like generally speaking, a lot of it's a lot nicer than like the average place in Orlando, right? But like, there are still areas of Minneapolis area that, like, I don't want to be in. And, like, I didn't even grow up in one of the nicer parts when I was really young. Like, I hung around in one of the, what was considered, like, one of the more ghetto areas a lot growing up, like going to the skate park and everything. And even I'm just like, yeah, there are areas of Minneapolis that I do not want to go to. I do not want to go to. They're very concealed despite it being a huge city. I mean, yeah. Like, stuff like that is like... It's such a double-edged knife that's like, it's just so hard. Not from the hood, but like, one of what's generally like people in high school, when they asked me where I was from, and I told them like the part of the city's area that I was from, they were all like, oh. Like, it's not like the hood, but it's like one of the not very nice areas. And even in the bad parts, it's not as bad as people think. I've heard that, like, the Netherlands in general, though, is like a super low crime rate, right? Pulling a gang. For real, bruh. Don't even know. Oh my god, are you Ewan McGregor's twin? We're back to, 120 per 100 just cannot be true. It just can't.
chuba mi chuba. G maka una kub chasta mi stir peko.
To be 120 per capita, you'd have to say that on average, pretty much every single person has at least one, and every 1 in 5 people have 2 or more. Like, when you just put those numbers into, like, actual reality terms, especially, like, take it from me, someone who's grown up in the US, that number seems so inaccurate, like, wildly inaccurate. It's Sheeran? Is that you? No way. It's Fallbard? No, I have not. Drugs are big? I mean, drugs are big everywhere, right? Like, honestly, I feel like that's just one of the most common crimes all over the place. Wikipedia. I will leave it at Wikipedia. You got offered a job to put envelopes in mailboxes as an easy way to make money? Can you elaborate more? What do you mean by that exactly? Oh, is it just for like wildlife reasons? I would assume. Because you specifically say large enough to harm a polar bear. Here, weed is legal? Yeah. I honestly don't know why it isn't here, like, federally. Because, like, I by no means advocate for people using it. But, as I just said, like, I don't exactly advocate for people regularly using alcohol either. And I feel like weed, while still fairly harmful, is far less harmful than alcohol. It is recreational legal in parts of the US. Recreationally, words are hard. But, like, I don't know. With alcohol being, like, federally legal and very, very easy to obtain, it's weird to me that, that marijuana is just like a straight, nope, we can't have it. That's what I was gonna, scoundrel. Snoop Dogg, it's legal. I love, like, the running bit that it's like, Snoop Dogg can just have weed. Like, it's just perfectly fine. He's just allowed to have it. The stinka feet. Stinka. What? Come on, hit the bird, Han. I'm trying to let the auto aim do its thing, but it's not working too great. There we go. Equip the skin now. What skin? Oh, like the best looking character. That's right. Okay. Kylo, I wouldn't say is the best looking, but he's just kind of like, I've been running him because of the combination of like his helmet, his lightsaber, having cool lightsaber moves. That's kind of why you've seen me playing as Kylo so much, but like, if we're just talking of like straight model, I think Darth Vader looks really good. Like, I don't know how well it's gonna transfer over with like all the encoding stuff and like, you know, YouTube's whole video player and everything, but like when you're playing at like high resolution and it's got like all the kind of dust particles and scratches on his helmet and stuff like that, and like the helmet just in general being so well defined, like I think Darth Vader looks really, really good in this game. Right? Like, I don't know. It's simple, but it looks really, really nice. Scarred Anakin is the best. Like this, the charred one. I'm gonna say he still has a blue lightsaber, right? I like it, but the one thing for me with like bald characters in the Lego games who like don't have hair or a hat is like just having the Lego piece on top of their head. It just looks kind of off to me. Like, I get that it's like that's how Legos are, but I don't know. Something about it just looks weird to me. It's not necessarily like awful, but it just, I don't know. Not to my, like, preference aesthetically. You know what I mean? Come on, Han, get up that. There we go. In The Force Awakens. Huh? Oh, Scarred Vader. Yeah, hold on. That makes more sense to me. Like Vader with his helmet off. And the marks on the back of his head and everything. It's a good look, but like... I just can't bring myself to play as Vader without the helmet. You know what I mean? Like, he does look cool with no helmet. But like, that's Vader. Yeah, but what do you mean scarred Anakin in The Force Awakens? Ahsoka from the pack. From what I've seen, which is pretty much just like the promotional images, she looks good. Like, she looks like a cool character. I saw in the trailer, like, her lightsaber moves looked cool, but again, for me personally, I can't justify, like, spending the extra money on the DLC characters. She's a DLC character. Oh, okay. Interesting. Why am I so slow here as Han? Vader's not that slow. Get with it, Han. Come on, man. Yeah. At first, I was confused when you just said Force Awakens. But then I remembered that they made, like, a Lego game just for Episode 7. Which is honestly still so weird that that even happened to me. Like that, you know, one movie of the new trilogy came out and they were like, boom, whole new Lego game. Let's go. Buy it. Put it together. Release it. There's money to be made here. I'm surprised they didn't just wait for all of them to come out and do this. Like, why did we need the extra one in between? But I don't know. I didn't play it. It could have been perfectly fine. Like, it could have been a good Lego game. I don't know. But just, like, in theory, to me, it seems odd that they, like, threw out an extra one in the middle before the trilogy was actually done. Like, I would feel like the smart thing would just be to, like, wait for the trilogy, then make the big money like this game has been. Because, like, I don't know anyone who bought, like, Lego The Force Awakens. But, like, all of my friends bought this because of, like, childhood nostalgia. Heathens. 3840 multiplier. It's a beautiful thing. Jango Fett, no armor? I haven't even really, like, played as him like that, honestly. Because he's, like, similar to what I said about, Vader, right? It's like, the model's not bad by any means. Like, the design isn't bad. But when you think Jango Fett, you think of, like, you know, this look. Which is very, very different from his casual look. Like, his casual look isn't bad at all. But that's just not when you picture, or what you picture, sorry, when you picture Jango. He doesn't have the jetpack. Oh, but they kept the double jump animation from the jetpack. That's kind of funny, actually. Hello, Flying Mango. How's it going? Like, yeah, that's my Jango right there. It's really funny to me that they kept the jetpack animation, even though he doesn't have it for the double jump. There's little bits of jank like that in my games that make me like them even more. You know what I mean? Little things that just make you smile. Where's the pad? Landing pad. Really have anything specific? But I still feel like I guess I'll just... What characters have I not gotten yet? I think I'm still missing some heroes, right? Alright, we're getting Boss Nass. Let's go do Naboo. Not gonna actually just like straight go get him, but just I'm gonna work at Naboo a little. You double jump and then jetpack, you go higher than just jetpacking. I think I had someone else say that before, which is interesting. I don't know if that's intentional or not, but I feel like it must be. Just because then it's like, if you experiment with that jetpack and that movement a little bit, you can get some extra height out of it, you know? I think it might be intentional. Like, at first it seems like something that is an oversight. But then you really start to think about it, it's like, nah. They did that on purpose. They have to have. Katanga. What is Katanga? Get the skins from the codes. I've only gotten one of them, but I'm spreading out like the cheat codes over like the days that I keep playing. Just so that I don't like just go through and get all the skins really fast and then have nothing to like look forward to. You know what I mean?
Apologies, I thought you were the new recruit.
I am.
Can't let just anybody do this training. It's for Theed Royal Guards only.
Was?
If you see anyone in
what
the
happened
same
to
uniform as me,
Katanga?
send them my way.
Because that's definitely how they would have said it, right? Definitely the right pronunciation there. Katanga. Has more obvious double jump. Yeah, Django's is more of just like, you know, he just hits the jetpack for a second. He just gets a little boost. Little tiny boost. What am I still missing? Because I don't have anything on like the collectible finder it's highlighting right. Welcome back, King Hallow. Welcome back. I think there's probably just character missions that haven't appeared because there's probably like a precursor to them. Aha! There's a brick. Oh, okay. The Congo is that recent? 1960s? Damn. I feel like that's very recent in terms of just like world history. Oh, okay. So it is more like Halo.
Ah, my trusty research assistant returns, and not a moment too soon. I could rather use your help again.
Great.
This time,
as
in
long as you
regards
have
to my
another brick,
studies
I'm
in the
game.
field of education. While my peers are content to parrot from the same
The
old
gonks.
textbooks, I wish to push conventions by studying something more elusive.
I used the
I trust
one
I've
for
piqued
like
your
the
interest.
Gonk holiday costume or whatever it is.
I require
It's a
three
Gonk
specific
costume.
textbooks.
I don't know if there's multiple
One
or not.
from the Jedi Archives of Coruscant. Another, I believe, was taken to the very first Jedi temple on a remote planet. And the last, well, the final text is in the possession of one of Theed's very own professors. A frightful bore who refused to give it to me when I asked.
Oh.
Perhaps you'll have more luck.
What a dick. A frightful bore. Okay. I just have to go get... Oh, it's from that guy. I can't remember his name. The dude from the pod race. Congo as a country has been ruined because of the Congo dance. Yep. Whenever you think Congo, when you hear someone say Congo, you think of the Republic of Congo? No, you think of the Congo. Sebulba, yes. That is his name, thank you. Sebulba's ass. Wait, now it says there's nothing. Oh, I just had to literally step in there? Okay. That's a lot easier than I thought it would be. More of a Star Wars or a Marvel fan? It's actually kind of hard to answer. I think I like Star Wars as a universe more, but I think that Marvel's like shows and films up to this point have been more consistent. So it's kind of like I enjoy the Marvel movies more than I typically enjoy the Star Wars movies, with like the exception of the original trilogy pretty much and Episode 3. But like as a whole, as a total universe, I definitely enjoy Star Wars more. Like I would probably rather watch a Marvel movie than a Star Wars movie, but I'm definitely more of a Star Wars fan than a Marvel fan. Kind of weird to answer in that sense, but if I were a 59-year-old woman on Facebook, you'd be canceled? Why is that? People's Republic of Congo. It's less than the Congo dance. God. It's the Conga, right? These puzzles are taking time. Yeah, Hoth was like not huge, but like some of the stuff took a bit, you know?
Cross-planet transit service. We'll get you where you need to be. Or as legally close
I'm already at the North Landing Pad. Wait, there's something here? Oh wait, no, I think you just have to like come here to split off to the Jedi Temple to get the book. Conga does not equal the Congo dance? Common mistake. Is there a whole other dance? Like Congo dance? How long have you been playing Skywalker Saga? Like in game time? I think like 45 hours roughly. People say it's hard. The Hoth shooting gallery, I also did first try. I don't think really any of the shooting galleries have been hard in this game, honestly. But I guess it just kind of depends on like how good people are at like aiming in games, because not everyone plays like
most of the knowledge here was
shooters. Like my main like genre of game is FPS. So it might just be like I have a little more like literacy and kind of practice behind it in a way. You know what I mean? Like I guess it just probably depends on like what kind of games people play outside of Lego Star Wars. I wish I had money to buy this game. Hey man, if you save, it probably won't take you very long. Honestly. Halo One Trick Dracula. All right, bro. But hello, Fred. How's it going? I actually I played some Halo with some buddies last night, just on Master Chief Collection. Just like casually messing around on like matchmaking, just in public lobbies, and we had such a fun time. Like we haven't done that in so long, but just hopping on Halo like on a Friday night with the boys can be such a good time. Oh, dude, the pod race in Complete Saga, like, I still have PTSD from it over a decade later. Like, I just remember as a kid struggling with the pod race. Like, that was so hard for me. I even, when I got to the pod race level in this game, I, like, was preparing for it to be difficult. Just because of, like, that trauma from my childhood of trying to do it on the Complete Saga. Not a one trick, okay, when it comes to games. I'll have you know, pretty good at Apex Legends too. This is completely unrelated to like what I'm doing right now. But for any Apex fans out there, me and my friends enjoy playing ranked because like, it's always fun to play games casually and just mess around. But then it's always like fun in a completely different way to like actually really try to learn and get good at the game that you're playing. And kind of play against other people who are playing for that same goal of like learning and getting better. And you just get like these really competitive like matchups, you know, where everyone's really trying their best and putting in their all. And I enjoy that a lot, right? So we play ranked, and their new season coming up has so many good ranked updates, like to how they handle where you get placed. Because the way it is right now, even though it's a team game, like you play in teams of 3 for it, you only like actually rank up based on your individual performance per match. And one of the like the biggest change that they're making is now you, like the entire team is going to get like credit into their matchmaking rank. I'm trying to make it simpler for people who don't play games like that. Like, they get credit towards their overall rank, I should just say. Based on how the entire team as a whole performs, rather than, like, the individual player. And it's so good, because it'll just encourage people who, like, maybe play with random people, because they don't have, like, friends who are really into the game like they are. It encourages them to, like, try to work together more than they would otherwise. So, I think it's a great change. I'm really excited to see how it goes.
Didn't even exist.
Hello, Flying Mango.
I mean, not
planning on buying it? If you enjoy Lego games, this is a really fun game. Yeah.
Anyway, I must begin.
Like, obviously, Lego games aren't for everyone, but if you enjoy Lego games, this will probably be right up your alley. It was cool for 3 days when it came out. I feel like it's one of the only BRs. I think, in my opinion, it's the only BR for me personally that has actually, like, stuck with me and stayed fun. You know what I mean? Like, Warzone was so fun at launch. Fell off pretty hard once people got really sweaty. But sorry. I see you. Yes. Have a good rest of your night. Hopefully we'll see you around sometime. Who's your main on Apex? I main Bloodhound, but I've also been playing a lot of Ashe recently, because she brings a lot to the team as well. But I kind of flip between those two right now. I've been a Bloodhound main for a really long time, but I'm starting to really like Ashe more and more. Don't think I'll full main her, but maybe, like, she'll be my flex character for a long time. I definitely see myself playing her more long-term as well. That's from someone who played a lot of Fortnite. I never really thought Fortnite was that fun, personally. Like, I enjoyed playing it with friends, but I never, like, would play it outside of that. And even with friends, I got bored after, like, Season 3. So, yeah, I was never huge into Fortnite. But, like, Warzone fell off. PUBG fell off. Fortnite, I got bored pretty quick. Like, Apex is the one that's been out for a long time now. And I'm still like, yeah, I really enjoy playing Apex with friends. And I think it's just because, like, the skill ceiling is so high in Apex because of all the movement and everything. But I don't know. But Mr. Fire, we'll see you around as well. Have a good rest of your night. Hope to see you around sometime. Yep. What time is... Oh. Thought that was for me for a second. Imagine the part in the Star Wars movie where Kylo Ren throws his lightsaber. General Grievous jumps up. Could you imagine if they just did, like, full fan service stuff like that, where they just kept bringing characters back that had no business being there, just to be like, oh, I know that guy, I like that guy, that's what you know what I mean? Everyone has those moments, no matter how stupid, like, your favorite character being brought back when they shouldn't be is. You're like, oh my god, it's him, I love him! You know, you always do that. Everyone does, at least, like, at the very first moment of it. That's sort of like fan servicey stuff. It's like, dude, Spider-Man No Way Home, it's an okay movie. It's not amazing, but it was pretty okay. But
over here,
that movie purely rode out on the hype of, like, Toby and Andrew being on screen as Spider-Man again, right? Like, that made that movie for pretty much everyone. Like, aside from that, it was good, but it wasn't amazing, right? But everyone loved it because Toby and Andrew were back as Spider-Man. How can you not love it? I'm on PC. I play pretty much everything I can on PC. So unless it's like a game that just didn't get a PC port, typically that's where I'm playing. Why is there so much screen shake? That was wild. Playing on Xbox? No, I'm on PC with a PlayStation controller. But the button prompts are Xbox because Steam's controller support varies from game to game. So, like, this game shows Xbox button prompts because TT Games didn't have the PlayStation button prompts for the PC release. So if you play on controller, even though I'm on PlayStation controller, all the button prompts on screen are Xbox, which is actually pretty common on PC games. Typically, developers only put in, like, the Xbox prompts because the vast majority of people on PC who play with controllers are using Xbox controllers because they're generally a lot better for PC games. Just because of, like, the tech inside of the controller, they're a lot more reliable, they have less input delay, stuff like that. Like, most people on PC use an Xbox controller, but I just like the size and the feel of PlayStation a lot more, personally. Anyway, though, I'm gonna call it there because I gotta go make dinner and get some work done for school. In my last month of school for the rest of my life, so I'm trying to at least finish it and not fuck up at the very end. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and subscribe. Come back and hang out another time. We'd love to have you back, whether that's chatting or lurking. We just like having people here hanging out.